Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So this is a Yeshua reading. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. What's going on in their energy that you want them to be aware of? Okay, so the note for Yeshua is always, I love you. Okay, Yeshua loves you. Don't you never forget it. We got judgment. And we got the Queen of Stakes or the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's read it. So it says, although others have found her strange and off-putting, there is no denying that Anya has learned from her past and welcomes a bright future. For 1,000 years, she wielded the power of the wish, brought ruin to the heads of unfaithful men, and brought forth chaos and destruction until she found herself human. Anya embodies judgment with her many awakenings of the spiritual nature. She learned what it means to love, to mourn, and to have a family. This card invites you to put your past behind you, no matter how many men you have flayed, and to give yourself an opportunity to change, okay? And the Queen of Stakes says, Kennedy is a queen who always gets her way. It may have escaped your keen notice. She is confident, outspoken, and quick to take action. When she launches into your reading, she may indicate a strong presence coming into your life, inspiring you to live your truth. If she represents you, get ready for an uptick in social activity and time in the spotlight because this queen was born to shine, okay? So that makes a lot of sense why these are coming out as your energy, because I'm not gonna lie, I pulled them out and I was confused. Like, what? Okay, but this is the thing. You are embodying this energy of judgment. That's just what it's all about. It's like you've grown, you've changed, and you've embraced the best parts about you. And that's why now is your time to shine. You are tempered. You are looking like the star. You are in this happy energy with the Four of Wands. And it's because of the way that you work as a team with the divine is such a beautiful thing. You know, I feel like there could have been a lot of sadness and despair in your past, and you really have overcome all of that and are really walking in this beautiful Christ type of energy. It's gorgeous. Okay, you've done a great job. So keep it up and continue to keep doing what it is that you're doing. Okay, this is bringing in this wish fulfillment and keeping you out of any illusions or any traps that anybody might want to set for you at this time. Okay, also I seen 344. So we got the Sun and the Two of Swords, okay? This is what's going on outside of you. So outside of you, I feel like a lot of people are being exposed. They don't even see this exposure coming. Like, they don't even see what really truly is going on or what God's doing in their life. But also, you know, this is that energy of joy, of happiness, of growth, of expansion. So that's something that's really happening on the outside of you too, as you do all of this healing and all of these amazing things that you've been doing on the inside of you, okay? Really holding up this abundance that the divine has given to you, okay? Look at the Six of Pentacles, okay? The divine giving it to you with the Three of Wands. Everything that you want or need is coming in for you at this time. You know, I think that you're also no longer the one who's like undecided or the one who is confused. I feel like these things have gone back to the very people who wanted to create this type of energy for you. Okay, this 10 of Wands when I picked this deck up off the top of this deck, the Ten of Wands flipped over on its face. I mean, on its face, and the Queen of Wands is under that, and the Chariot is under that. Okay, and then we got the Knight of Swords. So very fast movement forward is happening for you at this time. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be highly significant. You also could be a Cancer or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries. Okay, with this Emperor energy, and then we got the Sun again. Okay. So the sun is shining bright in your life in the most beautiful way. And people could be trying to distract you, trying to, like get your attention in some sort of way to like keep you from inspiring others. Okay. It says you are the muse. Okay. You have chosen wisely who you wanted to become, and you've been really focused on feeding your artist. You're so aware that you are magic, and you've been showing all this beautiful gratitude again and again and again. And that's why you have been doing all of this rising, and why it's time for you to shine. Not only have you been manifesting and focusing on what it is that you want to create with this creator fire energy and this creator alchemy energy under that. Okay. Not only have you been focusing on creating the right energies and situations in your life, you've been manifesting these things, imagining these things, but also you've been doing the work or taking the steps that it takes to get to that place. And you're no longer in a place where you're waiting for someone's like external validation. You're fearlessly expressing yourself no matter what anyone thinks or what they have to say. You've begun to ambush your dreams with this beautiful, ferocious, yeah, look, ambush, my bad, you've ambushed your fear with your ferocious dreams. Okay. That's what it says. So you're doing very well. And the third eye on this elephant energy is highlighted. You're very wise, very smart, and you're seeing things very clearly. So Yeshua wants you to continue to stay focused on that thing. We got creator air. So continue to keep manifesting these beautiful things that you have been focused on manifesting, and keeping your mind in a very clear place. It's like when it comes to the exposure or the judgment of the people outside of you, it's like you really don't have to worry about that. Like, he wants you to focus on the happy thoughts. Okay. I'm hearing, don't forget the happy thoughts. All we need are happy thoughts. I can't think of the rest of the words. He said, wide-eyed kids being kids, why did you stop? What did you do to your hair? Where did you go to end up like that, girl? When did you start to forget how to smile? Okay, so don't take things so serious either. It's okay to be on this spiritual journey and to have a lot of fun. Okay, it says change maker, make waves. Okay, so you are this beautiful change maker out here making these waves. Don't you stop for nobody. Okay, and make sure you keep your cup full of sacred giggles at this time, because people are still blinded. Okay, they're still torn in between two different ways of being. They're not in this place of integration. They're not trying to operate out of this oneness or out of their wholeness. And so that's why it's important for you to just stay happy and keep doing what you're doing, because you, at the end of the day, really truly are a very positive example for them. The things that you do, it energetically rubs off on them. And you, like I tell y'all, I've told y'all plenty of times, like, you might not see this outcome of you rubbing off on them or of you inspiring them. You might not be able to get to see them rise in this lifetime, but you definitely teach them something about raising their vibration and about choosing the right actions. You embody this energy of judgment, because you are like eyes and ears for spirit. You're like, I heard the man on the ground. You're you're the person, like the agent that is assessing the situation and collecting and gathering evidence and information for the divine. Sometimes you are their eyes and ears in that situation. Sometimes you are the person that they send in to have this encounter with this person, so that God can judge them. Okay, like, you bring the energy of the judgment to this in some sort of way. Okay, somebody's name could start with an M or an R. Okay, it says magic happens on here, so somebody could be doing a lot of magic. She's standing in a magic shop. There's a gargoyle right here. There's a card looking thing right here, like a little poster where it looks like they're standing in boats and like reaching out. So like some people could feel very stranded when it comes to you and to your energy, because there's this poster over here. It looks like this poster is reaching for this poster over here, and this person's sitting in a boat just like focused on what looks like the moon. So following your intuition very well, and a lot of people are reaching out to you trying to affect your energy in some sort of way, but they're not going to be able to do it. We got your past supports your future, so it just gives me this energy of like everything that you went through with these people was really important, okay? So don't feel like nothing that you've done on this journey was for naught, or like don't take anything for granted. That's why it said gratitude again and again, okay? Show that gratitude over and over again for the things that you've gone through, and for the people that you run into, because you never know like what it is that they really brought to your energy. They created you, this beautiful, emotionally balanced and mature type of energy. They helped you to fall in love with your own story, because they all was hating so hard. You didn't have no choice but to figure out how to really love yourself and what was really lovable about you. Yeah, look, and you have had success in this transformation that you have gone to. You've gotten back to the elementals of who you are, meaning love, grace, and all of these beautiful things that money could never buy. And you have learned to cozy up with risk. So don't overthink everything so much at this time, because overthinking can spoil the magic. You are really truly the leader of your metamorphosis at this time. So I feel like it's important that you choose to see the positive in the situation, as positive as you can. Be as like clear headed and like not so emotional about the way that you look, with this creator air and water energy coming out. It's like balance your mind and your emotions at all times right now, by continuing to make these waves, continuing to keep your cup full of sacred giggles, and know that everything that you went through is supporting your everything that you went through in the past is supporting your future at this time. And also there's 2111 right here. What's ambush sphere with your ferocious dreams and creator air? We got the 9 of Wands, okay? So I feel like that's definitely more of that battle type of energy. The 9 of Wands can talk about being battle weary, but also it can talk about being undecided. And I feel like that's just where it is when it comes to the people outside of you who are trying to continue to attack you. It's like it doesn't matter how much they hurt themselves, they still want to come to you, with this offer of friendship or this offer of love or this offer like they really care. Like they're not stopping the leaps of faith that they're taking toward you at this time, okay? Yeah, we got the Four of Swords, but your peace of mind is the most important thing with this. It goes with creator air and change maker making waves. Your peace of mind is the most important thing to that. So continue to turn down these cups and these people, places, and situations that don't serve you with this 4 of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck. I just seen something that said people are jealous of you. It was a notification. Okay. We got the 7 of Pentacles. So people could be in this envious type of energy because of the way that you're harvesting, because of what it is that you have attracted to yourself. What's okay? We got judgment, and these people are under judgment. And they know it, okay? So just keep your head on straight, and know that you're making this very speedy movement forward with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot again, okay? Like anyone that tries to stop you at this time is being exposed in a crazy way. So you just have to really believe that. What's the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords? And believe it's for a good reason and for your highest good. And I feel like these are energies that you have had encounters with before in your past life, but also you're bringing the way that you used to think, the way that you used to be, the way that you used to act into this life now. Past life regression might be something that's really good for you, but I think I don't know. It's like you're using your cultural experiences that you have from past lives in order to help you here in this life. Yeah, we got soul family, okay? You also could be attracting your soul family, or this could be like family type of energy that you are dealing with, okay? But it says happy reunion support in order from chaos. So you could be attracting people who are just going to support you a little bit more, okay? Because I feel like, I don't know, it's like you got a lot of people around you showing you fake support, okay? But you've just gone through this beautiful light activation, or there's a very big light activation taking place in your life at this time. You are transcending, your spirit is evolving every single day because of the way that you continue to take those actions with the divine, okay? Because of the way that you continue to work with this golden ray energy, the way that you embrace this Christ light, this love, this laughter, and the way that you communicate with God is very beautiful. And that's why you're growing and advancing the way that you are. So you kind of just have to ignore the people outside of you who are still in that blind place. Okay, we got 33. Okay, so also you're surrounded by a lot of ascended masters, because there's an ascended master attached to each and every single one of these cards. Okay, it says seeking a higher truth, discernment, a better path, and authority. You stepped into this beautiful higher galactic type of vibration, okay? It says personal conviction, raising your resilience, and direct channel. You are a direct channel for the divine, okay? For God. They speak through you, okay? And they speak to you. So pay much attention to the ways that they speak to you, because you are receiving the higher truth that you have been seeking this entire time, okay? So pay much attention. What's past life and soul family? We got ideas coming your way, all set. Okay, so like I said, pay much attention to what they're saying to you at this time. You could be receiving lots of communication from the divine at this time. They're revealing a lot of things to you. They're exposing these people outside of you to other people, but they're also exposing a lot of this truth to you. And once you listen to the truths that they're telling you about the people outside of you, and you really embrace that to be a fact, and you move accordingly, that's when those people start to get that karma. That's when you can really see what it is that's really truly going on with them. It's not for you to like rub it in their face all the time or to always say something. It's just for you to know the truth and for you to move accordingly, like he said already, okay? Yeah, we got hot lips, okay? So I think there's also a lot of talking, a lot of gossiping, but also I feel like your name could be in a lot of people's mouths, in a very positive way. I think people really like you, they appreciate you. Archangel Uriel is out here, like really giving people mental makeovers when it comes to you and the way that you are presented. I feel like everyone's starting to see that you really are like angelically trained. Like you're not just out here playing games with none of this. I feel like everything that you preach, you really do practice, and that's such a beautiful thing. And you are receiving the blessings for doing the right thing when people aren't looking, when they can't see you. We got what's cooking, okay? So there's also some really great things cooking up for you behind the scenes, okay? Some beautiful things coming to fruition. We got the house of mirrors, okay? You could need to see yourself in a higher light. I feel like maybe you don't see yourself for the beautiful energy that you offer and that you carry. You are special, baby. You are chosen. You are able to dial up archangels and speak directly to God and talk to him about what it is that you need or what it is that you want. So don't be afraid to have a lot more fun with it, okay? Like maybe you need to schedule yourself a little play date, okay? Or, just go out and like play by yourself. I mean, it's a play date because you don't do nothing by yourself. But just take some time to like have fun, okay? Like just because you embody that energy of judgment, you're not the one at the end of the day who's actually doing the judgment, but because you are one with the divine, because you are one with God, you naturally embody that energy. So yeah, sometimes they're going to put you in a situation where judgment needs to be called, but at the end of the day, you're not the one who actually has to call the judgment, but you are the one who kind of has to, like, you know, deal with the mischief or come face to face with the mischief so that it can be handled. So, you know, the path of least resistance really is best, you know. Just do what it is that you're meant to do and don't let that thing get you down. What's the news flash and hot lips? We got survival, okay? I don't know. I feel like the people outside of you could be getting a taste of this, like, survival mode that you've had to go through for so long. It's like now spirits got them. I mean, of course, they always were hiding or whatever, or, you know, doing things in the dark or whatever. But now it's like they're hiding from the divine, and they can't hide from the divine. Like, they feel like they're pushing certain people into survival mode because of the way that they tried to keep you in survival mode for so long. But also, there's so much communication coming into you about what is going on around you. So it's very important that you sit, that you be still, that you meditate, that you tap in, that you pray, that you do everything that you need to do to keep your spiritual self in alignment so that you can receive the communication that you need to receive whenever you need to receive it. And also, I hope that you know that you don't have to operate from this survival mode type of energy ever. I heard you are a king or a queen, okay? And Yeshua is the king, okay? The ultimate king, telling you that you are a king or a queen. But just to say you are of a royal energy, you come from a royal lineage because you are, you know, a son or a daughter of God. So never ever do you have to be in survival mode in a universe that God runs, okay? That God created. So ignore these ghosts of the past at this time, because I think there is a lot of gossip going on. A lot of people could be trying to, like, I don't know, approach you trying to prove that you aren't what you say you are, or that you're not delivering the energy that you say you're delivering. But you don't owe these people any explanations or any proof of your authenticity or any proof that you are who you are. I'm hearing, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, will have no fear. Okay, the crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna know, yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you could be in the spotlight. I feel like you are what you say you are, and so that shines on the outside of you, even if you never said a thing about who you are or you never told anybody a thing about yourself. Somebody slammed the door next door, that's confirmation. They see this beautiful God, Christ light within you, baby. They see what it is that you're carrying. And a lot of people are mad about it because they're still in a distorted energy. And this has nothing to do with you, okay? You stay focused, keep giggling, keep laughing, and know that everything that you've been through has supported the future that you're going into. You are the leader of your metamorphosis, and there's no one that could come in ever at this point and knock you off of your square or your balance to where it is that you're going. God has your back 100%, okay? Always. He always did, and he always will continue to, because you respect him, you understand the fear of him, and you follow his will very naturally. It's not even something that you really have to try to do at this point. You walk the way that God wants you to walk. And it's such a beautiful thing. And you also understand that you don't have to, like, be super perfect or be something other than what you are. I'm hearing, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Okay. All I have to do is think of me and have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around you, wondering what I gotta do or who I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be anything other than me. What's the final thought on this? We got trapped in fear, okay? So the people outside of you are really trapped in this energy of fear, but you're very fertile, okay? You're like working with God, like I said, this hierophant energy, and you're gonna have to like withdraw your emotions, like I was saying before, okay? Thanks for the confirmation. You're gonna have to withdraw your emotions from certain situations at this time because this is the sun card, okay? So you are the light, you are holding this sun energy, and it's very important that you keep your vibration at a certain place. And I think people might be trying to like pull on your heartstrings from a distorted place, trying to like get some sort of sympathy or something out of you to make you feel like you owe them much more than you owe them, you know? Mm, It says this card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has immobilized you and trapped you, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest, you know? But like I said, this is the outside of you energy. This is that Two of Swords energy. Like at the end of the day, these people are very trapped in their fears. They are unable to manifest because they're unable to face the fears within themselves. And you being around embodying this energy of judgment really highlights everything that they feel like they lack or that they feel like they are not. So they're going to like try to attack you or lash out at you from a very hurt place because they don't understand how you're able to be so free in your energy and how you're able to like manifest the things that you want to happen very naturally. Like you don't have to do anything extra or cut any corners or try to cheat your way to into some progress. You just taking it one step at a time and allowing your progress to happen naturally. And people really don't understand that, or and they really want to still trying to kind of get at you. So that's why Yeshua, like, this is kind of like a warning, like just ignore those energies that are coming at you in a negative way if you have to. I mean, it's not to say like ignore everybody you come across. I mean, by all means, deal with them if you can, talk to them or, offer them some guidance, offer them some advice. Some of them just need a little bit of love, but don't like empty your cup all into that person because or into these people because they're not trying to fill their own cups up with this beautiful Christ light love type of energy. They're just trying to drain you in a way. So it says many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel misguided. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, and they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to their levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in their physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to free yourself or to remain free, okay? You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. So it's like, in a way, you kind of are limiting yourself because you're being way too emotional with certain people. Still, some of you could still be pouring into the wrong people a little bit. And because it's like family or like old friends, people from this past life energy, these ghosts of the past who are in survival mode and trapped in fear, like they're kind of pulling on your energy a little bit because they're not really doing the work. And also, suffering in silence is on the next page. So certain people could be trying to like suffer in silence. But can we get a final thought that's for the collective? Okay, we got spiritual union. Okay, so you are in this beautiful spiritual union with the divine at this time. Okay, so just continue to embrace that union, to stay focused on the divine and on the things that they're communicating to and through you at this time, okay? It says this card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people. Mm, Notice that when you interact with different people in your life, it says, are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energies. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, okay? It says, and they reflect how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth, you know? So some energies are thrown at you specifically so you could walk away from that person and say, no, I choose to love myself more than this. I choose to not have any friends before I have a group full of friends who don't love or appreciate me the way God loves and appreciates me. You know what I'm saying? This is what Yeshua is getting at, okay? He's saying, and this includes family members and friends, okay? Sometimes the whole point of that person is for just for them to show you something about you, you know? Like sometimes you might really clash with a person, and a lot of times when people clash with each other, they are a lot alike, and they don't like having to face that type of version of themselves, or having to come up against that kind of energy that certain people try to bury deep down within, you know? Like some people will be so in denial. Like, have you ever hung out with someone like that where it's like, ew, I seen 3131, okay? They the same, okay? Okay, you ever hung out with people who are exactly the same, and you might even be like the middle factor, like you think they're gonna get along so good, like, oh, I know who you would get along with so good, you guys are just alike, and then you bring them together and they clash. They totally don't like each other because they are very triggering for themselves. They are direct mirrors for each other that highlight something that they need to see. You know what I mean? It's highlighting something that they both don't like about themselves, to the point where it creates this friction between them where they should have got along, right? Because they were both exhibiting the same traits, but it's like one or both of them weren't authentically that energy. So it created a clash, or it created, you know, a bumping of heads. And this is exactly the same way that it is when you run into people sometimes. Not to say that you are being inauthentic in some sort of way, or there's, you know, something about yourself that you keep running into others that you don't like, but to say that sometimes people are inauthentic and they are trying to walk in your energy. So when they come across your type of energy and it's so authentic and it's so real and it really is that God energy, they cannot handle that. And so then they get to not liking you and get to clashing against your energy. So you have to be very discerning. Use your discernment and try to recognize when these things are happening. That's why he's saying you have this judgment naturally within you, and you are this Queen of Wands, you know, very shiny, time to get this public recognition type of energy. So these people that are being exposed for not being that kind of energy really don't like you, or really have some sort of issue with you, and are wanting to come up against you just because of qualities that they feel they don't have, you know? And that's why I kept saying it's really not your fault. It really isn't something that has, like, it really has nothing to do with you. But also what he's saying is you can always still spiritually grow from that. There's always a lesson in these types of people, even if they seem, you know, very nasty, or they seem like they don't have much to offer to the situation, or they're not energetically exchanging with you. There's still so much to learn. I seen 3355, okay? Yeah. We got conflict and defeat at the bottom of the deck, and then spiritual strength, okay? Your spiritual strength, it brings conflict and defeat to these people's lives, okay? but it's not because of you. It's just the authority, the light that you sit in, and it's your co-creative energy that you hold and carry, that you work with God, okay? And that can cause some friction sometimes. So just like focus on your new beginnings, focus on the very positive things, and know that like you don't have to deal with anyone who isn't bringing something positive, who isn't exchanging energy properly. It's okay to say no to those people, because you know that they're not ultimately looking for that exchange of energy. They're just looking for another person they can control, or another person they can talk about, or another person that they can judge. But they can't. I heard only God could judge me. Only God, only God could judge me. I mean, and that's the truth at the end of the day, you know. So, with that, I'm done. I hope that wasn't like too confusing. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, if you made it all the way here, have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love, and I will see you later. Bye.